Think you can mix a bowl of cereal with more vitamin and mineral nutrition than Total?
With all this stuff, I know I can do that.
Not enough calcium.
Some of that, a little bit of this here, one here.
Still not enough calcium. For vitamin and mineral nutrition, nothing can top Total. Nothing.
Oh, come on now. Then we'll put...
Good morning, Lupe.
Good morning.
Think you can mix a bowl of cereal with more vitamin and mineral nutrition than Total?
No, sorry.
When it comes to vitamin and mineral nutrition, nothing can top Total. Nothing.
Fact. Ford Thunderbird, Bronco, Mustang, Ranger, and F-Series pickup are all the best-selling vehicles in their class. Fact. The new Ford Escort is the best-selling small car in America. Fact. The new Ford Explorer is already outselling all of its competition. Call it leadership, call it winning, call it anything you want. The simple fact is, Ford is #1. Save now during Leadership Month at your Ford dealer.
I have this family I never see. Oh, they're around. I can certainly hear them. But when I want to find out who actually lives here, I have a foolproof approach. The minute these crispy, crunchy Mrs. Paul's fish sticks come out, whoo, 4 piranhas with my last name materialize at the table.
Tender white Mrs. Paul's fish sticks. You know they love them a lot. Why not serve them a lot more often?
I do this once a week to keep everyone acquainted.
Nobody reels them in like Mrs. Paul's.
Do I know you?
Double Exposure will continue after these few messages.
How does a small rural community react when a group of inner-city teens ride into town?
I think they're going to be surprised we have indoor plumbing.
I can see my dad sitting there with his knife in his hand the whole time, and my mom counting the silverware after we eat.
Upstate Downtown, A World of Difference special this afternoon at 1 on News Channel 5.
Hi, come closer. Closer. If you're ready to meet someone new and exciting, call the Singles Connection now and get in touch with some of America's hottest singles.
The Singles Connection, 1-900-860-3007. $3 per minute. Stay on as long as you like. For adults only.
Get personal right away. Call the Singles Connection. You never know where it might lead. Go ahead. Call.
It's not always automobile accidents that cause injuries. Many accidents occur right in the home, and some may be the result of defective products, like home appliances, tools, and ladders. I'm Jeff Friedman of the law firm of Friedman, Damiano, and Smith. If you have been injured by a defective product, you may be entitled to compensation. Put our experience to work for you. At Friedman, Damiano, and Smith, your concerns are our business.
Don't be nothing wrong about my man. He don't drive no fancy car, don't need no college degree. Don't say nothing wrong about my man. He means everything to me. He's my strength, and his love brings too. By that Miller Miller beer, the best comes shining through.
One lucky finalist will win this fabulous vacation home. The Boulevard of Dreams Mega Sweepstakes winners. Friday on the Morning Exchange on News Channel 5. Could win this fabulous vacation home as TV5 presents the Sears Brand Central Boulevard of Dreams Mega Sweepstakes. Just watch live on 5 and News Channel 5 at 11 to collect weekly key prizes. You might win an all-season care package for your home, yard, lawn, and garden from Snapper Power Equipment. Magnificent, elegant diamond jewelry from Larry Robinson's Antwerp Diamond Center. Play to win on TV5. And don't forget to attend the National Home and Garden Show March 6th through the 10th at the IX Center.
Remember the 60s? When rock was real and Mr. Hero had a real meatball sandwich? Well, it's back. The Mr. Hero Original Hot Meatball Sandwich. 4 all-natural Italian meatballs smothered in a rich tomato sauce. Then sprinkled with the delicious blend of mozzarella and provolone cheese. All for only $2.49. But only for a limited time. Happy 25th anniversary, Mr. Hero.
Hi, Come closer. Closer. If you're ready to meet someone new and exciting, call the Singles Connection now and get in touch with some of America's hottest singles.
The Singles Connection, 1-900-860-3007. $3 per minute. Stay on as long as you like. For adults only.
Get personal right away. Call the Singles Connection. You never know where it might lead. Go ahead. Call.
Meet actor James Avery plus Grammy winner Sandy Patty.
People have been saying to me, my God, when you get a pinball machine, then you know you have really made it.
The Mistress of the Dark is lighting up scoreboards, and Bart Simpson is the latest pinball wizard. Pinball goes Hollywood as Entertainment Tonight bumps, flips, and tilts into the second weekend in March 1991.
Hi, everybody. We're glad to have you with us today. I'm Lisa Gibbons.
And I'm John Tesh. In 1983, pinball games had practically blinked out of existence, victims of the high-tech wonders of video games. But now pinball has new fans bumping and flipping. It's a rebirth fueled in part by Hollywood, and this time the fad won't tilt. Pinball, our inside story today. For a good part of this century, pinball was a passionate pastime, but with the dawn of the video age, pinball tilted. It virtually disappeared. However, in the 90s, the silver ball is back.
Is because pinball is unique as an art form. It is solid objects. It is something that has its own personality and its own characteristics. It's not to say that video doesn't, but I think that pinball is much more tactile.
The history of the game began in the early 30s with non-electric boards set with holes for scoring and a silver ball left to bounce off of pins, hence the name pinball. But before long, pinball machines became associated with gambling, and along with slot machines, they were banned and often destroyed by authorities. Today, those rare early machines are collectibles, and according to collector Steve Engel, every era can be represented through pinball.
The games were made to reflect the times. When you look at the games of the 50s, the artwork, the layout, everything was that from the 50s. When you went into the 60s, the artwork was more Peter Max, and the gameplay was definitely different.
Back in the 40s, there was even a musical that used pinball as a theme. That era produced a variety of different games, and collector George Pins has a barn full of pre-war pinball machines.
Humpty Dumpty is the first pinball game to have flippers, and every pinball game that was manufactured by every manufacturer after Humpty Dumpty had flippers.
With a collection of over 35 machines, George believes restoring these old games helps him connect with memories of days gone by.
This is my kinder and gentler world in here. This to me represents a time less stressful than the time we live in today.
I was wondering, how important is it to be popular?
One of today's hottest machines helping to make pinball popular again, The Simpsons. Bart's big competition is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Cassandra Peterson, who portrays Elvira, was thrilled when her likeness was attached to pinball.
People have been saying to me, my God, when you get a pinball machine, then you know you have really made it.
Although TV and film star Sarah Jessica Parker doesn't have a game named after her, in the days when she appeared on Broadway as Annie, her lunch hours were spent at a local arcade playing pinball, thus giving her a new name.
I was really good at it, and I came to be called Pinball Parker. I mean, I'm not kidding. This is truly my name. In fact, I was introduced once, like on stage, as Pinball Parker.
The Sharper Image novelty store is again stocking pinball games after seeing crowd reaction to a machine in their store.
People line up to play it in the stores, especially during the holiday time. Kids love it, adults love it, and people line up to play.
And with the first annual World Pinball Championships held last week in Chicago, pinball may soon score big again. Elvira's first pinball game was such a success that she's developing a new pinball game. It should be in arcades early next year.
What'd you tell me that was, a snorkel camera they used?
I think it's something like that.
Very neat. A television commercial for instant coffee is selling romance as well as a cup of joe. The ads are so popular that they've made the actors stars, and they've perked up interest in how their on-screen flirtation will develop.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Taster's Choice is serving up a series of commercials that play like a mini soap opera involving flirtatious new neighbors. The spots have made a tremendous impact in England and are now making their way overseas. Tony Head and Sharon Mon, who star in the ads, say there's a reason the audiences are getting hooked.
Well, I must be getting back.
It has been called a soap, and I guess you could call it a soap, in as much as each episode has a cliffhanger, or basically you're not quite sure where it's going to lead, so therefore the public want to see the next one.
The second ad in the series is debuting in the States this week.
You saved my life the other night.
How can you ever thank me?
I'll try and think of something.
Showing what happens when Mon returns the borrowed coffee. The debut of the ad is even being advertised in TV Guide. Mon says she knows why.
There's a certain chemistry between us, and I think it's very, very old-fashioned romance.
Tony, who's appearing in the Rocky Horror Picture Show in London, and Sharon, a stage and screen actress, don't know how long the ads will run or how their on-screen relationship will grow. For now, they're just waiting to shoot the next one to discover how the coffee grinder turns.
I'm as interested to find out what's going to happen as the public are.
A spokesman for the ad company that produces the commercial says the next chapter in the romance will be filmed this summer, so you gotta wait.
Right. Stuff's so big, I want to grab it back here. I'm familiar with the television medium, obviously.
Clearly.
Next, Oliver Stone has words for critics who say his movie The Doors encourages too much permissiveness.
The kids should question authority and should have, if they don't rebel when they're young, when are they going to do it, you know?
And later in the show, Veronica Hamill will stop at nothing to save a child she thinks is in danger.
This Carrie is so very, very...
different. I never used a Carrie like this.
This Carrie is so very, very...
Silky. My skin feels incredibly smooth.
This Carrie is called Silky Smooth, and Silky Smooth is a beautiful kind of Carrie.
Silky Smooth absorbs so fast, and my skin doesn't feel greasy.
This Carrie is so very, very...
special. And that's how it makes me feel every day.
Carrie Silky Smooth is so very, very... also original Carrie.
This was really worth getting up for.
You know, it's the first time we've had a chance to talk since we got here.
Do I taste cinnamon?
Uh-huh. It's Cafe Vienna, one of General Foods' international coffees.
It's perfect in the morning.
Runs Cafe Francais. It's so smooth and light.
You know, this is so nice. Think we ought to let the guys in on it?
Nah, let them sleep. This is our time.
With General Foods International Coffees.
Okay, say you're a countertop, and you've got yourself a set-in blueberry stain there from breakfast. Which would you rather be cleaned with? This harsh powder that can scratch you, or soft scrub cleanser with Clorox bleach, which lifts out tough stains without harsh scratching? So, what's it gonna be? Scratchy powder or soft scrub with Clorox bleach? Oh, wise choice. Soft scrub with bleach. Preferred by countertops everywhere.
Not long ago, these women would have shied away from these hugs. You would too if you were wearing a diaper. But today, Johnson & Johnson brings you the breakthrough. Serenity Guards, bladder control protection so advanced you'll never need anything bulky again. Serenity holds as much as something 5 times its size, locking liquid into a gel that won't leak. That's proven protection. So give yourself a hug for discovering Serenity from Johnson & Johnson.
Director Oliver Stone has made powerful films about people coming to grips with the insanity in their worlds. His heroes in Platoon, Wall Street, and Born on the 4th of July persevered in spite of the odds against them. But in his latest film, The Doors, his hero becomes a victim of his own excess. The Doors, the story of rock singer Jim Morrison and the legendary group he fronted, is director Oliver Stone's latest examination of a turbulent time in our and his personal history.
I loved the music, and I loved what he stood for. He was sort of an anti-hero, sort of a Brando, a bit, the mannerisms of a James Dean, a very theatrical person, very intelligent.
Name, occupation?
Jim.
But rock's Pied Piper had a dark side, a preoccupation with death and an ongoing battle with drugs and alcohol that is part of Stone's biography.
Mr. Morrison, how'd you like to come down from there and go make a record? Sure. Sure, why not?
How do you respond to critics who might say that this film glamorizes the drug culture and we've spent decades trying to get beyond that?
Well, I don't think that's the case, and because the film shows it objectively, and it shows the damage that occurs when you take it. But on the other hand, I think the point is that he had to be that in order to do the work that he did. The destruction with him was tied to the light. It was tied to the creativity.
Try now, we can only lose, and the love becomes a funeral pyre.
I shot a raunchier film than what you see. I mean, we had more stuff that we left on the floor, and through a process of sifting, you know, I sort of pulled back a little bit from some of the wildness of the script.
Why? Why did you feel a need to sanitize a bit?
At a certain point, you feel like the point is made, and that what's the point of getting an NC-17 rating, and no kid under 17 can get into the movie, you know, and that, because I would like 15 and 16 and 14-year-olds to see it.
And if young people who see the movie see glory in Morrison's rebellion against society's restraints, so be it, says Stone.
We should always have a little bit of the rebel in ourselves, you know, that's what makes us keep going as people. I think the kids should question authority, and should have, if they don't rebel when they're young, when are they going to do it?
Stone's working on his next film now. It is another 1960s epic about President John F. Kennedy's assassination. Kevin Costner will play New Orleans District Attorney Jim Garrison, who launched an investigation into a possible conspiracy.
The Doors opened near the top third of the last 100 films surveyed by MovieTrack. People found the film to be an intense experience and took the time to relate those experiences to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, here now, The Doors.
8 out of 10 moviegoers rated The Doors outstanding or above average. 7 out of 10 said they'd pay to see it again or tell their friends to see it.
Love it when you sing to me.
Almost everyone had something to say about the movie. Comments included, damn weird movie, or I thought I was stoned, and more than a movie, psychedelic. Director Oliver Stone was singled out. One person said Oliver Stone again broke new ground, while another commented, seemed more like Oliver Stone's trip than Jim Morrison's.
Break on through to the other side.
And critics around the country have also had a lot to say about Oliver Stone and his film. Eleanor Ringel of the Atlanta Journal says that this is not a film for die-hard Doors fans, nor is it for those tired of the glorified 60s.
Jeff Miller of the Houston Chronicle called Val Kilmer splendid. He said the movie was worth seeing just for his performance.
And in the Chicago Tribune, Gene Siskel writes, The Doors is both a vibrant tribute to rock cult figure Jim Morrison and to the decade in which he flourished.
I thought this film was brilliantly made and really well acted. I know, you experienced living through the times as well. I just found it really unsettling.
Well, I'd love to argue with you and take the devil's advocate side here, but I liked it too. It really is an assault on the senses for sure.
Sure was for me too. In the 1950s, the House Un-American Activities Committee targeted Hollywood in an anti-communist witch hunt. It turned friend against friend, and as you'll see in our exclusive movie preview, it left innocent people guilty by suspicion.
What are you saying? Nothing. You think I would name you? No. Funny. No. You think I would name you? No. You're my oldest and my dearest friend.
Just forget I said it, okay? Would you?
How can I forget what you just said? How can I forget?
What am I supposed to think, huh? I know how much your films mean to you.
Robert De Niro and George Wendt are just two filmmakers caught up in the 1950s witch hunt for communists among the Hollywood film industry. De Niro plays David Merrill, a gifted director who was questioned by the infamous House Un-American Activities Committee.
You deny there was a Communist Front meeting held in your house on September 21st of last year. September 21st. I don't know what you're talking about.
De Niro finds that many of his close friends and co-workers are being blacklisted, including a director played by Martin Scorsese.
Can't let him get away with this.
What do you propose I do? Inform my friends? Because that's what they want, I want me to inform my friends. I want me to name names, involve innocent people.
Patricia Wettig plays a leading actress whose life is ruined by the Red Scare.
He said that I was a communist.
And Annette Bening plays De Niro's ex-wife, who fears for his safety as well as that of their 10-year-old son.
Are they gonna kill you?
What? Nobody's gonna kill me.
That's what they do to the Reds.
Guilty by Suspicion opens in theaters across the country on Friday.
New Jack Swing is slang for an urban dance and rap music groove. New Jack City is an urban gangster movie that brings that groove to the crack cocaine underworld. The action takes place in Harlem, but it's a story that could happen anywhere.
Money, 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 just enough.
New Jack City is not only a place, but a way of life in which young people struggle and live or die in America's cities. And gangsters like Nino Brown, played by Wesley Snipes, build empires on crack cocaine and misery.
Listen, this ain't about success. I mean, this is about survival.
Mario Van Peebles plays the cop who has made stopping Nino his mission.
You still don't get it. You're talking about a war out there that we're losing. You're not gonna give me what I need to win. Now, I need some cops that know these streets. I need some New Jack cops to take down a New Jack gangster.
The cops he chooses are Scotty Appleton, played by rap artist Ice-T, and Judd Nelson as Nick Peretti.
We don't really get along at first, Ice-T and I. But it's the old story of if you take two enemies and you give them a common enemy, they end up aligning together to fight that one common enemy.
For Ice-T, who has made his own videos, New Jack City was a chance to become a real actor. He says he tried to be confident going for the part.
I told all my homeboys, I said, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna knock this movie out. But when I went into the casting room, I was like, please, put me in this movie, please. I'm gonna try my best. And they had a little confidence in me, so I'm happy.
Mario Van Peebles also directs this film, his first, after piling up a lot of credits as an actor and television director. It was shot in and around New York, where drug wars have taken their toll. He says the message of this film is unmistakable.
It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a death thing. Death doesn't give it.
Mario says Ice-T's street sense helped make the focus of the movie sharper.
Ice-T once said to me, he said, yo, no, Van Peebles now. You can do two things with this movie. See, you can either play it how it is or how you'd like it to be. And this movie has a lot of how it is.
It's kind of like telling people, hey, this problem in the ghetto is everybody's problem. And it reaches throughout everybody's community. And you got to make kids not want to be in gangs. You can't stop the drugs. You got to make people not want to take drugs.
Ice-T, Queen Latifah, and Two Live Crew are among the rap stars whose songs are featured on the movie soundtrack. New Jack City opened in theaters around the country this weekend.
And Veronica Hamill tells how she could be forced to kill someone. That's when we come back.
Hi, come closer. Closer. If you're ready to meet someone new and exciting, call the Singles Connection now and get in touch with some of America's hottest singles.
The Singles Connection, 1-900-860-3007. $3 per minute. Stay on as long as you like. For adults only.
Get personal right away. Call the Singles Connection. You never know where it might lead. Go ahead. Call.
Cash it now. Cash it fast. Cash in on the convenience of ABC check cashing. You'll receive instant cash for your income tax refund check quickly and conveniently. Because at ABC, you don't need an account. ABC has 11 convenient locations throughout Northeast Ohio. Extra long hours, and they cash all kinds of checks. So cash it now. Cash it fast. Cash in on the convenience of ABC check cashing. For hours and locations, call 241-CASH.
Tired of playing the same old games? Looking for something fun and new? Call the all-new Party Line at 1-900-999-7979 and join in on the fun. Call 1-900-999-7979 to meet new friends, start a new romance, or just to listen in. For a good time, call the Party Line and let the games begin. Call 1-900-999-7979. $2 the first minute, 95 cents each additional minute.
Have you been looking for jewelry in fancy stores that dazzle you with spotlights and mirrors, salespeople on commission, and jewelry mumbo-jumbo you don't understand? These rings were purchased in those stores for $300 to $1,000. At Volk's, they're $50 to $199. I have all kinds of unclaimed out-of-pawn jewelry at enormous savings. Don't buy jewelry anywhere until you see me, Bert K. At Volks, 417 Prospect, right downtown.
Veronica Hamill gained wide recognition for her portrayal of a hard-hitting attorney on Hill Street Blues. She finds herself on the other side of the law in a new television movie as a woman who will stop at nothing to protect abused children.
All right. You and your daughter are going underground.
Veronica Hamill stars as the head of a modern-day underground railroad that kidnaps and relocates sexually abused children. She comes to the aid of frantic mother Annabella Price, who has lost custody of her young daughter to a father who is molesting her.
She and women like her are prepared to go to jail in order to help other women and their children to establish a new place to live and a new identity.
So, what I would like you to do for me is pack your suitcases again. We're going on the road.
Hamill says she can sympathize with women driven to such desperate measures. In fact, she says her own reaction to the discovery her child was being abused might be even more drastic.
I don't have children. I said, but you know, if I found this to be true in my life, that the man were doing this, and certainly I'm not promoting this, but I think I'd kill him. I wouldn't be beyond doing that. I don't know if I would bother to even get to the courts.
Oh, we don't want anybody to ever hurt you again. Oh, don't cry.